Excuse me. Is anyone there? To think someone would live in this shut-down martial academy. Young warrior, could we spend the night here to avoid the rain? Who are these people? They are greeting me so politely even though I am just a kid. Do they think I'm a young Taoist guarding this shut-down academy? They don't seem like bad people. I also settled in this closed academy just a few years ago, so you can stay wherever you want. However, I am using that pavilion, so please use other places. Thank you for your hospitality, young warrior. We will do that. Since you all heard what he said, let's move. Do not go near young warrior's pavilion, and take shelter in other places. Do you understand? Yes, Patriarch. Tang. Are they all from the same clan? I'm curious about what kind of people they are. But I have more important things to do now. Since it's dinner time for the kids. Hee. Guys, it's time to eat. Hee. I was almost late. You must be starving, right? Black Earth Tiger. The tarantula native to Hainan, China. It's a large species that grows up to 20 centimeters and its unique stripes are reminiscent of a black tiger. Black, eat up. What would have happened to me if you guys hadn't been there? Oh, that's a nice reaction. To think the guy who was the size of a fingernail has already shed his shell twice and grown like this. I am so happy. Since Black has gotten his fill. Then next is Bewangling Cave Gecko. Likewise, this native species so cute. Is characterized by stripes on its body and tail. It was hard to get it because I had no money in my previous life, but if I go outside now, I can find these guys everywhere. I really live for the fun of watching you guys, you know. Should I call it previous life? That mert so, before I came into this body. A streamer with a whooping 1 million subscribers. Professional biologist, Spicy Fabre. My main content was, poisonous insects and poisonous animals. The problem was Rec, the live broadcast I held to celebrate reaching 1 million subscribers. The Black Mamba was considered to be the most aggressive, and the trip to Africa to find it was the death of me. I don't have it. Do you think black mambas are stray cats you find in the neighborhood? I'll take a break and go look for it again. You rest, we stay here. He's going to play, yup lol, I'll quickly go find it. I'm so tired. Why can't I find it? If it's somewhere in this house, that would be legendary. What if he gets bitten? He will die, of course lol. If he gets bitten lightly, he won't. The black mamba that I couldn't find no matter how hard I looked for it was curled up on top of the refrigerator. I was bitten in an instant, whoa. Did he get bitten? What's 119 in Africa? That's fucking crazy. And died. After all that effort I put into looking for it, no less. It just happened to hide on top of the fridge. Young warrior, are you there? Is something wrong? We'd like to thank you for giving us shelter from the rain. Would you like to have dinner together? We caught a deer. A deer? Meat. Sorry guys, all this time, the only meat I could eat was snakes and lizards. I'd be grateful if you could share it with me. Ho ho, then let's go. The meat will take a little more time to cook. In the meantime, may I ask you a few questions? I must have stared at it for too long. Yes, elder. Please go ahead. Do you live alone in this Hainan's mountain range? How old are you? I think I'm about 14 or 15. You think? After accidentally hitting my head as a child, I don't remember much. Let's make up something believable. Oh, to think such a thing would happen. Then have you been staying here all by yourself? Yes. Since I don't have any talent, I just catch snakes here and sell their skins to make a living. Doing something as dangerous as catching snakes, well, since I'm used to it, it's fine. I've brought the cooked part. You can eat this first. You must be really hungry, young warrior. Thank you so much, elder. It's been a long time since I had meat, after all. This is happiness. This young warrior is eating so well. Ho ho. Young warrior, you can listen while you eat. We're looking for something. Have you seen anything strange around you? Strange? I don't know if I could say it. Patriarch, we owe this young warrior a small favor, so I think it's alright to tell him. Since he might not know it, there's no chance he would get into trouble, and since he lives alone, I don't think he will tell anyone. You are right, father. We have come to find a centipede with a blue spot on its body. A centipede with a blue spot on its body? A centipede. That's right. We call it the blue spot centipede. It's so big that you might have seen it. Big? How big? If it's an adult. I think it can easily swallow someone as big as you, young warrior. A centipede so big it can swallow a person. And here I thought I just went back a few hundred years in time. Oh, must have scared you, young warrior. Was it a different world all along? Don't worry. We've come to catch that thing. Oh, are you trying to catch it and raise it? Raise it? Hee hee. Ha ha ha. Raising a blue spot centipede? That sounds interesting. This young warrior is so funny. How could we raise it? We were going to use it as medicine. Pardon? I thought they were traders, but they are actually drug dealers, huh? How could a centipede be used as medicine? Maybe, but my granddaughter is lying in bed with a serious illness. The inner core of that centipede is the only thing that can save my granddaughter, so we're trying to find it. If it's your granddaughter. Yeah, she's my daughter. It looks like they are trying to feed her anything since she's on the verge of death. I don't think centipedes can be used as medicine, but there's nothing parents can't do for their children. Although I feel bad for the centipede, since they have treated me to meat, I should help them. That centipede, have you seen it? No. I haven't. I see. However, although I don't know what that blue spot centipede is. I think I know where we can find it. Although I, Spicy Fabre, died from a snake bite, I am more confident than anyone else in terms of poisonous animals. Among the approximately 8.7 million species, about 20,000 species are known to be poisonous. Have each and every one of them in my head. And centipedes aren't an exception. When it comes to poisonous animals, the encyclopedia of centipedes, everything is in the palm of this Spicy Fabre's hand. Found it. Well, I might know where the giant centipede is. What? Really? Okay. Where can we find it? Could you tell me which areas you searched and when? We searched to the north and east from here. Mainly during the day. We focused on the riverside in the north. I see. No wonder they couldn't find it. Then, of course, you wouldn't have found it. What do you mean by, of course? Can you tell why? Sure. Centipedes belong to the Arthropoda phylum and the Chilopoda class. So they have a wide range of territory. And being cold-blooded, they need shelter for regulation of temperature and humidity. Another interesting fact is that unlike most insects with a waterproof layer, centipedes have weak waterproofing and pores on their shells, so they don't actually prefer wet places. It's an animal that needs high humidity but dislikes wet places. Yet it can't survive long without water. So the blue-spotted centipede is less likely to be found in jungles or by the river. Unbelievable. I thought centipedes preferred places like rotten wooden cracks. You can see small ones there, but you definitely said it was a big one, right? For big ones, they can't stay in the jungle or rocks by the river. Because that way, they can't hide. Then where can we find the blue-spotted centipede? If we find it where you say it is, we'll give you a big reward. The west. I think you should check the Rocky Mountains to the west. Centipedes like to rest under warm rocks, during the day and roam at night. Patriarch, could that young warrior have been wrong? Is that so? Let's call it a day. Fire the signal arrow and gather the search team. Okay, Patriarch. Geez, I'm exhausted. I hope the young warrior was right. Why can't we find the damn centipede? I know, right? That young warrior seemed quite sharp. Waun is considered the most exceptional talent in the history of Tang family. Have the heavens truly given up on her? The Grand Patriarch has returned. You're back. Did you fail to find it today as well? Yes, Father. Did you fail too? Yeah. Waun can probably hold for 3 months at most. I don't know if we'll be able to find it within 10 days. Father, how about we explore the south tomorrow? We didn't find any traces until now, so. Yeah, we haven't found any traces. Huh? Nothing at all. Right. Now, I see, I can't believe I missed that. This was the right place after all. Did you sense something? No, just as you said, I didn't sense any trace or presence. What? Because there's no trace. I have a sense that it's here. In the past 3 days, have you found any traces on this rocky mountain? No. None at all. Not even animal droppings or territorial markings. Could it be? Exactly. Does it make sense for there to not be a single trace of an animal on this huge mountain? A territorial animal. Yes. They all fled. Or became food for the centipede. The blue-spotted centipede is definitely here. Now we can save Waun. Cook, finally. Oh, what is this? Oh. What on earth is? Ha ha ha. What's going on? Look. So that's the blue-spotted centipede. What a mess. Just how big is that centipede that there's so much noise? I told them to look for it, but they're turning the whole mountain upside down. A centipede big enough to swallow me whole, huh? I really want to see it. This is the blue-spotted centipede's inner core. We can finally save Wayne now, sob. Father, please go to Sichuan first with the uninjured warriors. What are you talking about? Grudges are carved on blood and favors are carved on the stone. We engrave grudges in our blood and favors on stone. Don't we still have things to do here? Oh ho. Ah. I almost made a big mistake thinking about Waun. Yeah, it would be right to welcome the young warrior as a guest and give him what he wants. Yes, I've ordered the injured warriors to receive treatment in the village. In the meantime, I will visit the young warrior. Maybe the young warrior is also curious about our news. What should I do? In a night, I've become the father of these blue-spotted centipedes. When I got home, I cleaned the eggs and placed them on the nightstand. And when I woke up, they were all hatched. I had my doubts, Dao Zi, but who would have thought they would hatch this quickly? You guys, give me some space. The problem is that they might think of me as their parent, but these guys don't get off at all. Last night. A new type of centipede so huge it could swallow me. If I endure this, I am not Spicy Fabre. In the hideout of the blue-spotted centipede that I found. What kind of cricket is the size of a human's fist? Ha, ha. Cough. Cough. What a relief. The 3 eggs were safe. It's a good thing that the rain stopped, 3 or I could have failed to get even a single one. This isn't the time to be like this. I must go back quickly and clean the eggs. Good. Just wait a bit longer, my blue-spotted centipedes. This young will give you a bath soon. Although I couldn't see the living blue-spotted centipede, I'm glad I saved the remaining eggs. Anyway, guys. Can you give me some space, please? There's no need to provide food, as they will not eat until they have molted twice. But it's a bit of a pain since they keep clinging onto my body. Ah! If I go into the water, they will fall off themselves. Let's go take a shower. Young warrior, are you inside? Young warrior. Young warrior, I'm coming in. Herbs and jars, even medicine. Is he a medical practitioner? Ho, what are these? No, isn't it rude to enter his room without permission? Let's come back later. This sound. This is a spider? Don't tell me. A gecko? Unbelievable. Is he raising poisonous animals and their offsprings? Even our Tang clan, who is familiar with poisons and poisonous creatures, only managed to extract the poison. We haven't been able to find a way to increase the eggs like this. I thought I saved my daughter's life through a small lucky encounter. But for the real lucky encounter to be the young warrior himself. Oh. Elder? Ah, young warrior. What happened to your arm? Did you get hurt? It's not a big deal. More importantly, I have something to tell. This energy. Young warrior. Please run. Elder. Cough. Cough, cough. A master on par with father. Why, young warrior, run. Elder. Cough. I heard that the bastards from the Tang clan have come to Hainan. Who would have thought the son of the myriad poisons divine sovereign would be injured and alone like this? Cough. I don't know who you are, senior, but why are you targeting that young warrior and me? Kohaha. Can't you tell by looking at this face and my red fist? I am the blood hand Rakshasa, Tak Anyang, and your father was the one who made me look like this. Tak Anyang, I heard he got hit in the head with poison palm and fell off the cuff, but he is still alive, huh? That young warrior has nothing to do with us, so please let him go. Then I will give you my life. In your dreams. 'Tis I will slaughter anyone who even brushes past your Tang clan's helm of clothes. That damn demon. Seems like he has no intention of letting the young warrior go. Kohaha. Die. Cook, spare me. Please. What the? Centipedes? Even if they are centipedes, do you think you can harm me with them? Damn, Heek. He died. This is a bad person, right? He isn't a mere guest, this young warrior. He really died, must become a member of our Tang clan. A few days after Tak Anyang collapsed. Phew. Thank you, young master. Rather than thanking me, please tell me where your companions are. I'll go check on them. Wait. I can't leave you alone. But we can't call a doctor either, don't worry about me. I'll recover with a few days of rest. How is he so calm after coughing up so much blood? I'm okay, heck. Don't say that. You're in a critical condition right now. Hoo-hoo, I'm fine. Because I'm a martial artist. Huh? A martial artist? You mean, the kind that flies around and shoots fireball and stuff? Not everyone can do it, but yeah, that's one way to put it. Awesome. This really is a different world after all. Otherwise, a centipede as big as a house doesn't make sense. Anyway, I owe my life to you, young warrior. You have done me the grace of saving my life. Allow me to introduce myself formally, even though I'm in this condition. I'm Tang Kielsan of the Sichuan Tang clan. I'm Wei Soryong. Small, so, dragon, Ryong, huh? That's a good name. By the way, I have many questions for you. Can I ask? Ah, yes. Please, go ahead. Are those poisonous centipedes on your body? Yes, they are. They're young blue-spotted centipedes. You tamed young blue-spotted centipedes. Elder, please lie down. Where? How did you tame them? Also, while I was waiting for you, I saw other poisonous creatures too. Are you raising those as well? Ah, well. It's going to be a long story. Are you okay with that? Yeah. I don't mind, so go ahead. Then, I'll start with the egg of the blue-spotted centipede. What happened was... Wait, are you saying you raised them from an egg yourself? Ah, yeah. I could roughly predict when it would hatch, so... You can predict when the egg hatches? How? Ah, just a minute, Elder. Would you take a look at this? This is an ordinary striped lizard. It has yellow stripes on its body and white stripes on its tail. And then this one. I made 2 lizards with larger white stripes on their tail breed, so this one only has 2 colors. You mean? You created this color? Yes. Isn't it pretty? Then does that mean why you can pair the ones with strong poison to create an even poisonous one? Huh. Well, theoretically, it's possible, but, if we knew which one had stronger poison, it would probably be possible. But that's hard to, really. That's possible. Whoa. Become a part of my family. Huh. If you join our Tang clan, we'll generously teach you all our martial arts, ZZL, and you'll have access to all sorts of elixirs, herbs and any poisons you want. Someone like you could even capture or raise the legendary 10 great poisonous creatures of Central Plains of the martial world. And if that doesn't sway your heart. Not to brag, but one of the 3 flowers of Central Plains, my daughter, hold on. What did you just say? Huh. Ah, you're young, but a man is still a man, huh? My daughter, one of the 3 flowers of Central, forget about the flowers. The 10 great poisonous creatures of Central Plains. Are they amazing, like the blue-spotted centipede? Of course they are. The blue-spotted centipede is impressive, but it's lower ranked compared to the 10 great poisonous creatures of Central Plains. From the giant scorpion to the golden frog that shines like gold, whatever you're imagining, they're beyond that. Well, it seems. I succeeded in persuading you. 2 days later. The blood-hand Rakshasa, Takanyang, showed HP. It seems he's been hiding and polishing his martial arts. He was at a level close to father's. How? Huh. Wait. That means dash. If you sent him to his death, Patriarch, does that mean you've reached the realm of 10,000 poisons? Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Patriarch. Hoo, no, I haven't. This young warrior here is the one who killed him, not me. What? This young warrior? Young warrior. Yes. Thank you for saving the patriarch of the Sichuan Tang clan. Are you by any chance, an elder who has undergone rejuvenation? Huh. Rejuve, what? Young warrior, it seems there's a misunderstanding. Can you show them? Guys, will you come out? Huh. Creak. Gasp. Isn't that a centipede? Those are young blue-spotted centipedes. Those little centipedes got rid of Takanyang. What? What about the poison? I can't believe you tamed a blue-spotted centipede. Do you really have such a talent? That's why, I decided to accept this young warrior as one of our own. He said he'd think about it a bit more, though. Oh. Young warrior. It's a really great opportunity. Well, then. I suppose I should get HP now. I feel like I shouldn't be late. Elder. Are you still looking for something? Blood Hand Rakshasa, Takanyang. He practiced the martial arts named the Blood Hand Poison Claw. It's a dreadful evil art, for which you need human blood and bone marrow. To reach a certain stage. What kind of crazy martial arts is that? If he left behind any secret scrolls or disciples, we have to deal with them to eliminate any future threats. To make sure such cruel martial arts never returns to the martial world. Also, if there's anyone captured, we gotta help them too, right? Of course, Patriarch. Young warrior, would you help us with this? After all, you're likely familiar with the geography of Hainan Island. Chururu. I suppose joining the Tang clan would mean a lifelong position. I mean, it's a rule of thumb to check out the company atmosphere and the boss's character during an internship, so. Alright. I'll help you as soon as you're feeling better. D.U. You've made the right choice, young warrior. It's for saving lives, so of course, I should help. I'm going to thoroughly use this chance to find out what kind of place the Sichuan Tang clan is. After all, skilled people always reverse interview their companies. It took Mr. Kiel-san 3 days to recover. We stopped by a village near the abandoned martial academy to find the base of the Blood Hand Rakshasa Takanyang. Just in case, we asked if there were any missing people. Missing people? There are about 1 or 2 people who go missing in the jungle every year, but there hasn't been any periodic disappearances. Thank you for telling us, village chief. It's nothing. I am honored to be able to help the famous patriarch of the Sichuan Tang clan. Then please excuse us. Please have a safe trip. Unfortunately, we didn't find any important leads. There's nothing special about this village, is there? When that bastard found HS and revealed himself, I thought it must be around here, but it's not easy to find it. It's definitely strange. How can there be no traces like this? What did that bastard say again? I heard the bastards from the Tingen have come to Hashan. Elder, do you remember what that bastard said when he showed up? Not really. Do you? He was sent away by his palm at that time, right? So. Didn't that bastard say, I heard that the bastards from the Tang clan have come to Hainan, did he? In other words, didn't someone inform Tak Anyang that the Tang clan had come to Hainan? Yeah. Then it's simple. Let's check the places the Tang clan passed through in Hainan. Composite sketch I mean, if we go around with his portrait, we will be able to find it. Oh. I didn't even think of that. You're incredible. If the Blood Hand Rakshasa Tak Anyang said something like that, he must have heard it from someone who saw us. Then things have become a lot easier now. Let's depart right away. Patriarch, according to what I heard at the port in Hainan, that village seems to be the one. There is a strange disease going around, that must be the place where those lay people live. Let's go to the village. According to the young warrior, those people won't be that hostile to us. Yes, Patriarch. Anyone there? What are the Han people doing here? My name is Tang Kiel-san, the patriarch of Sichuan Tang clan. We came here because... This village is lifeless. That child looks weak, too. Wait a moment. What's wrong with these people? They seem to have taken some kind of medicine. There's no one missing, and nothing special is going on in our village. Go back. But, compared to the number of houses, the number of people, it's nothing you Han people should be interested in. Go back. Young warrior. You definitely said, the lay people should be friendly to us, so. Mi Jean. Man, she collapsed. No, Mi Jean. No. You are my only relative left. How could you get sick too? Elder, I have learned a bit about medical arts. Can I help you? Medical arts. The Central Plains medical arts. Yes, even though I'm not a physician, I do have some knowledge about medicine. May I take a look at her? Please. Actually. A plague has been spreading around the village for some time now. Children are dying, and healthy people are suffering. I see. Let me give it a try. Thank you. Thank you. Please quickly bring her inside. What are you doing? Quickly guide the physician and his party inside. The elder knows medical arts too. Yes. Since our Tang clan's martial arts involve dealing with poisons, we are proficient in medicine too. Also, since martial arts begin with knowing your own body, you must know some medical arts as well. I thought they were an assassin group that used poison. If I can enter the Sichuan Tang clan, it would be great if I can learn medical arts instead of terrifying poison arts. Of course, sometimes we catch wicked bastards and inject them with poison to see how they react too. Human experiment. That's a bit, as expected, these people are so scary. Phew. I've transferred her some of my inner chi and stabilized her breathing. Thank you. Please save my one and only granddaughter. At any rate. There's something odd with her pulse. Has she had a weak heart since birth? It's been half a year since she started feeling sick. Besides my granddaughter, other people started to get sick too. We call it a mysterious disease. That's why I told you to go back at the village entrance earlier. So. Elder, I will give you some good medicine for the heart. Could you please gather the villagers? Let them try it. Cook, thanks. Thank you so much, plus. Patriarch. You have worked hard tending to the patients. Thanks, Gu-Pei. What are their symptoms? They are quite unusual. Lethargy and swelling in the eyes, light fever, irregular pulses, the symptoms were all different. And those with severe symptoms all had problems with their hearts. By the way, where is the young warrior? He must have been tired from helping, so he fell asleep. I just left him in his room. Since he has been following us without knowing any martial arts, it's a given he must be tired. Young warrior, are you alright? Blurred young warrior has worked hard. While I'm at it, I should go see him. I will take you there, Patriarch. Elder. What's with him all of a sudden? You. What was that for? It hurts. I apologize. There was a bug on your face, so I just wanted to catch it. What? A bug? Hear me out. I wanted to check on you before I went to sleep, so I stopped by. However, a bug landed on your sleeping face. There are a lot of venomous insects here, so I thought it'd be dangerous to leave the bug there. A 9, so my hand went up on its own. Look. It was such a large bug. Huh. This is. What's this guy doing here? I know our patients are suffering from various diseases, but all of them have heart arrhythmia, right? That's right. The cause of the illness in this town is him. What? Kissing bug as a species of the Reduviidae family, it got its name because it sucks blood from the eye or lip area. They are so sneaky that they suck blood more quietly than a mosquito. That's why they are also called vampire or assassin bugs. The bugs themselves aren't venomous, but their stomachs are full of harmful parasites. So once you get bitten, you can easily get infected through their excrement. They cause trypanosomiasis, also known as the Chagas disease. And are ranked 7th in the list of the dangerous animals that killed the most humans. Chief, do the dogs of the village run out of breath easily, or show similar symptoms to those in humans? They do. Is it because of this bug too? Yes, I'm pretty sure it is. Huh. Does that mean, you can save my granddaughter? Well, it's possible if we have the right medicine. Hoo-hoo. So, what do you think? I can certainly see the young warrior's value. What's wrong with them? Young man, we're the Sichuan Tang family. What? We're the Sichuan Tang family. So what? There's something called GH. Some say they're venomous parasites, others simply call them witchcraft. They're bugs grown by evil men in China. They feed the bugs to people, to cause them pain, or to make people do whatever they want them to do. Controlling people. That's incredible. It is incredible indeed, however, countless martial artists have been killed by those GH. Or were forced to kill their very own children, or were forced to betray their families and became a slave of those evil men. No, my poor child. That's why many didn't spare efforts to find an antidote against the goo. Cures that either make the goo come out of the body or that melt and kill them off inside the body. Don't tell me. That's right. If someone succeeded in making a cure, who could that be? Of course it's our great Sichuan Tang family. If we have something that can melt off that fist-sized roundworm inside the body, why would that tiny bug cause a problem for us? Curse melting orb. Even a little bit of this medicine should be enough. Whoa. Curse melting orb. What a fancy name for an antiparasitic drug. So don't worry, sir. We can save your granddaughter. In the end, the villagers began to recover one by one, starting with the chief's granddaughter. My dear child. I'm so relieved you're fine. So relieved. The villagers' warm hospitality was a nice extra reward. Seeing their bright and cheerful expressions, it seemed as if the rumors regarding their optimistic personalities were not wrong. It would have been a tough ride had it not been for you identifying the reason. Oh. In that sense, I'm not deserving of your gratitude, he is. Thank you, young warrior. Thank you, young warrior. Ah, well. You are our village's savior. Even though the Tang family's medicine cured the villagers, Keel-san gave all the credit to me. Seeing me get all the thank you wishes, it seemed as if you were as satisfied and happy as if you were the one getting them. I was, to be honest, a bit touched by that sight. A bit later. About what you said earlier at the village entrance, what are you referring to? That you are looking for villages where people have gone missing. Ah, I remember. What about that, though? I wanted to repay the favor as much as possible, so I looked into it, and a strange story came to my ears. Among our village's women, there is one who comes from another village. She told me that a few years ago. Her hometown suffered a tragedy where a few people disappeared from the village. We found them. Right, so where is that village? Well, it's a small village to the west, but... The smell of corpses. I think it's that place, sir. Cook, this is. How horrible. All this poison in the air, don't look, young warrior. It's too gruesome. I already saw everything. Huh? What's that? A bird. Wait, that's... I cannot let it dishonor the dead anymore. Go. Get away. No, wait. What the? Hold on. Something feels off. Huh? They're melting. Everybody, run. That beast is a Zhenniao. When it spreads its wings, it's 5 feet wide. Its beak is sharp and bronze-colored, and the body is covered in purple feathers. When it unleashes its fury and spread its wings, everything around it turns black and dies, becoming poison. On its head, it has a golden crown, truly a regal presence. This is called a zhen, or a zhenniao. Could it be? It was one of the 10 great venomous creatures. Ichem. That one occupies the very top of the 10 great venomous creatures, and is called the zhenniao, known as the king of all venom. The king of the 10 great venomous creatures. No way. This is insane. Even venomous insects and snakes on Earth seem adorable in comparison to it. Biohazard looks like biochemical weapons are flying around here. It seems to have been drawn here by snakes carrying venom. It's said that the zhenniao only eats the heads of venomous snakes. Is that common? Not at all. Even if you live your whole life, it's not easy to see a zhenniao. It's so rare that you might only catch a glimpse once in 100 years. Whoa, why do you ask, young warrior? That, is it possible to catch it? Ho, do you want to try catching it, young warrior? Yes, but that venom is incredibly deadly. You have a great interest in 10 great venomous creatures, don't you? If that's the case, there is a way. There's a way. If you master the Tang clan's poison techniques, you will become immune to all poisons and be able to withstand the zhenniao's venom. Only with our clan's martial arts can you block poisons in the entire world. But what should I do? We don't teach our clan's techniques to outsiders. Even if I want to help you, as the patriarch, I can't break the rules. If I become a part of the family, can I learn it? If I become immune to all poisons, can I really withstand the Jinyao's venom? Of course. If you decide now, I will teach you without holding back. And, make sure to take care of my gift as well. But, young warrior, if your hesitation takes too long, then, don't you think I'll need to think about it a bit, too? I will do it. As a member of the clan. I look forward to your guidance, elder. No, patriarch. Really? Ha ha ha. Got it. From now on, you are, forever, one of our family. Traces of the blood hand Rakshasa, Takanyang. Patriarch. This was inside the cave. This writing in blood. It's definitely the secret technique of the blood hand poison claw. He wrote it, in blood. Let's head back. Are we going to sicken? We should. Now that we've obtained the blue, spotted centipede's core and secured the secret manual. Then, would it be alright if we stop by the Taoist temple for a moment? I'd like to release my friends. Understood. You'll need to gather your belongings as well. Alright then, let's set off. There's something over there. Huh? What do you mean? This is... It's a feather from the Jinyao. I'll just say it's a commemorative gift for becoming part of our family. Since it seems you're very interested in it. Thank you, Elder No, Patriarch. Everything's good, but I'm not fond of the way you address me. Shall we change the title after the ceremony? Ceremony? Like an initiation ceremony? Meanwhile, at the Tang clan, Grand Patriarch. The Grand Patriarch, Tang Muzong, who left first, has finally arrived. Hurry. How is Waun doing? She's still holding on to her life. Let's hurry to Waun. Waun. Grand Patriarch. Father. Daughter-in-law, I've brought your medicine. It's the core of the blue-spotted centipede. Why you succeeded. Sniffle. Waun. That was a close call. I'm glad I hurried. Father, quickly, the medicine. Hurry, open your eyes. Waun. I've heard that the Central Plains are vast, but I didn't expect it to be this much. From Hainan, taking a boat to Hangzhou. Then passing through Nanjing, after a journey lasting over a month and a half. Finally, we have arrived in Sichuan. Sichuan Tang clan. This is the Sichuan Tang clan, young warrior. This is the place. Sichuan Tang clan. The entire mountain belongs to the Sichuan Tang clan. That's why this mountain is called Tang Clan Mountain. Welcome back, Patriarch. 92 The Patriarch has returned. Whoa. There are so many of them. Are all of these people from the Sichuan Tang clan? Father. Waun. You're alive. Father, I'm sorry. Waun. Are you okay? Is your body alright? My goodness. Is that really her appearance? I've even had a fling with a celebrity in my past life, but I've never seen someone with such a radiant aura before. I have someone to introduce to you. Sorry young. This is my daughter, Tang Waun. The one who you said was, what was it again? The weed? The grass? Grass? That's right. Flower. Huh. This girl right here is the flower you brushed off. One of the 3 flowers of Central Plains my Dalig, forget about the flowers. The only daughter of the Sichuan Tang clan poisonous flower Tang Huayin note, previously pled as Tang Waun. She carried an emotional burden that no one knew about since she was young. Even though we can't be sure of her talent, isn't her appearance outstanding enough to be called one of the 3 flowers of Miram? It would be nice to have a suitable son-in-law. That's why I told the Patriarch to take a second wife. I don't know why he is against it. No. My parents were not wrong. Tang Huayin wanted to show it to the elders of the clan. By making great achievements in the family's martial arts, she wanted to show that she could do a lot for the family even if she wasn't a man. But, haste makes waste. If you are impatient, you will lose your way. That impatience brought about a heart demon. And that heart demon led to chi deviation. You're safe, Huayin. Mother, why am I? Hyuk, I am so sorry, Mother, it's over. I wanted to be a useful person to the clan. I have lost all of my inner chi, brat. Are you doing this because you feel sorry for making your father and grandfather suffer? Haven't you reached the level of 100 poisons that you so desperately wanted? So stop crying and cheer up. Pardon. 100 poisons. Grandfather, this is Huayin. Before that, I have something to tell you. It is a story about a mysterious young warrior who not only saved your life, but also gave you the inner chi of 1,000 poisons, not just 100 poisons. Weed? Damn. To think I would refer to his daughter as Weed because I was so immersed in the story about the 10 great venomous creatures. You better reflect, past me. The patriarch has taken his joke too far. Nice to meet you, young miss. My name is Wei Soryong. I heard you were sick, but I'm glad to see you're healthy now. Pardon. Nice to meet you. I am called the poisonous flower, Tang Huayin. Thank you so much for saving my life, young warrior. This poisonous flower will never forget your favor for the rest of my life. So pretty. What do you think? A voice inside my head. So this must be sound transmission. Leaving how thin she is aside, isn't she pretty? Would you like to get to know her more? I'm going to die. Normally they would never fall off. But when I said, hot water is bad for you, so go into this bucket for a bit, they just went in as if they understood. How mysterious. It's like they can understand me. As Mr. Kielsan said, it seems they react to killing intent. It's embarrassing if you keep staring at my naked body like that. Crick. Karawai. Ho ho, look at these guys. Mr. G.H. Pei said that these centipedes were spiritual creatures, so I guess I should ask what spiritual creatures are later. At any rate, I can't calm down because of what Mr. Kielsan said. She is pretty, right? Would you like to get to know her more? I must leave quickly. So I'm going to give the East Wing room to the young warrior. East Wing room, one of the bedrooms of a couple in a traditional Chinese residence. You mean the young warrior is that talented? Yes, I thought we met by chance, but his help wasn't my lucky encounter. He was. Not only is his knowledge of venomous creatures extraordinary, but he even killed Ta Kunyang. What's more, he has encountered legendary spiritual creatures like the poison-feathered bird as well. Besides, he even hatched the blue-spotted centipede's eggs himself. Ho ho, I never thought you could find such a treasure. Yes, father. Huayin. I want to take that young warrior as my son-in-law, what do you think? You want to make the young warrior your son-in-law? Son-in-law. I wanted to show that I could be much more help to our clan, now that I've acquired the constitution beyond 100 poisons, the 1,000 poisons constitution. I am also a member of the Tang clan. I understand what you are trying to say, father. But whether the young warrior really deserves me, I'll check it out myself. Ugh, this. Please be careful, young warrior. As pretty as my rose is, she also has sharp thorns. I have finally acquired the 1,000 poisons constitution. If I stop here, the elders will never acknowledge me. I will thoroughly check what kind of person he is, from his qualifications to his personality. What should I do? I think she will probably hold a grudge against me. Crick. What should I do, kids? Young warrior. Why young Miss Hayen? Please, excuse me for a moment, young warrior. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Can you give me your hand? Ah, of course. Ah, so. I don't know why you are in such a hurry, but wouldn't it be better to do this after we become closer? There is an order to things like these. Oh, pardon. What are you talking about? Ah. That's not what I meant. What are you saying? So it's not, itch. Phew. It's not what you're thinking, I just wanted to check your pulse. I guess since I suddenly asked for your hand, you misunderstood. Ah, I see. Huh, didn't realize that. First of all, I apologize. I appeared out of nowhere and acted rudely. You're still young and not yet of age, but you seem to be quite thoughtful, so I'll explain what's going on. Huh. Sure. What I heard afterwards sounded like the plot of a typical medieval drama. As the only direct descendant, she constantly faced the wicked schemes of the branch families. Tang therefore, to ensure the continuation of the family line, the elders planned to bring in a highly capable son-in-law. They even considered how my standing in the family might change if I were to join it. So, let me apologize in advance, but there's something I need to confirm with you. Even if things don't turn out well, I have no intention of treating you poorly. You're my benefactor, so of course, we will treat you as a guest. No, how about something like sworn siblings? I understand what you mean. Feel free to confirm whatever it is you need to. Alright, let's begin. The martial arts of the Tang clan aren't something just anyone can learn. Some people can accept toxins into their bodies and master Tang clan's techniques, while others simply cannot. That's why the Tang clan's poison techniques require one to gradually adapt to the poisons as their internal energy grows. Only by accepting them all can one achieve mastery. Fortunately, your body is capable of learning poison techniques. However, it's only a 10 poisons body. This means your body can only handle 10 types of toxin. Having a 10 poisons body is impressive, especially for someone not born into the Tang clan, but, to be honest, in terms of general skill, it would only place you at the level of a first-rate martial artist, the highest martial prowess someone with no innate talent could attain. My apologies. Well then, I'll take my leave. Sure, take care. I have a 10 poisons body. Does that mean I can't catch the Zhenyao? For Soryang, this was a serious matter. Phew. Ever since I took the inner core of the blue-spotted centipede, why does my body keep emitting this weird scent? I'm even bathing several times a day. Is this some kind of punishment for speaking ungratefully to the one who saved my life? Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, I am deeply grateful for your boundless kindness. Thank you. Thank you, my benefactor. Am I dreaming? No, it may feel like a dream, but it isn't. I only borrowed the appearance of this girl who consumed my inner core, to avoid startling you. I am the mother of those creatures, the blue-spotted centipede. What? The blue-spotted centipede? Oh, you scared me. How long have you been here? So, these little ones are her babies? They're all girls. But, how did you appear in my dream? I was killed without mercy, leaving my children behind, my grudge reached the heavens, and my spirit lingered in the inner core. While cursing from within the body of this girl who consumed my core, a chance to resolve my grudge arose, allowing me to appear like this in your dream. It's all because you brought my children with you, my benefactor. I see. In the end, I was the one who gave away her location. I didn't mean to, but I ended up being involved in the death of the blue-spotted centipede. If it doesn't trouble you, my benefactor, would you grant me one request? Of course. I'll fulfill any request you have. Could you take care of my children until they're fully grown? Aren't toads, I mean centipedes, supposed to become independent after molting twice from their mother's body? That may be true for lesser creatures, but we are different. Until the offspring of my species shed their shells twice, they remain dependent on the chi flowing from their mother's inner core. Afterward, they continue to grow by feeding on the true chi of other beings. Wait a minute, since Miss Huayin consumed the inner core, doesn't that mean they'll need to stay close to her? You need to understand the circumstances, my benefactor. Earlier, I mentioned that I cursed that girl, didn't I? Yes. Because of my inner core, that girl's body is likely emitting a foul odor. A foul odor? I intended to ensure that no man would ever approach this girl, preventing her from ever bearing children. Goodness. In exchange for lifting this curse, how about letting my children absorb the chi from my inner core, and maybe, you could also win that girl's heart. That doesn't sit right with me. I don't wish to take advantage of Miss Huayin's difficult situation. You truly are a noble person, benefactor. But then, how do you plan to overcome this challenge? It seems that girl is looking for a strong man. And I can't exactly procure the inner core of the 10 great venomous creatures for you. My inner core has already been absorbed into that girl's body, huh? The 10 great venomous creatures. I have an idea. Will you trust me on this? An idea? Just leave it to me. I think it will work out well. The next day, I see. So the smell coming from my body is due to the blue-spotted centipede's inner core. Yes, therefore, if you attach the centipedes to your body every few days and let them absorb the chi, the smell will naturally fade away. I feel a bit awkward asking this, but is it really okay for you to share this with me without asking for anything in return? You could have easily requested something as compensation. Well, I couldn't bring myself to take advantage of a woman's difficult situation. I refuse to be that shameless. Right, in that case, I won't just keep accepting your kindness without offering something in return. I'll seriously consider my father's words. Brother Soryong, seeing you makes me realize, there are things more valuable than talent or martial prowess. That being said, I've been doing some thinking as well. Thinking? You mentioned that I have a 10 poison body and can only absorb 10 types of toxins, correct? That's right. So I had an idea. If I can only take in 10 types of toxins, why not fill those 10 slots with the toxins of the 10 most venomous creatures of the Central Plains? The 10 types of toxins, using the toxins of the 10 most venomous creatures. So he wants to become the strongest under the heavens for my sake. For one of the 3 flowers of Murim, the poisonous flower Tang Huayin, this was the first time a man had ever made such a bold confession to her. Do you even realize what you just said? I don't. That path will be incredibly tough and challenging. It might take 10 years or even 20 years. No, it could be a lifetime's worth of effort to take on such a challenge. Will it really take that long? Fool. All right. Warrior Soryong. I was told that you're 15 years old. In 3 years, when you come of age, ready to marry. If you manage to succeed in dealing with even one of the 10 great venomous creatures by then, I think I'll be convinced. That's why, if you succeed, there will definitely be a possibility of, or wedding, well. Anyway, I'll be rooting for you. I'll be off now. Lady Huayin. Do you still have something to say? Shouldn't you get treated? Why don't you stay, even if it's just for a couple of hours? You don't have to worry, these little ones never bite. Come now, kids SHSHR. Go to your mom instead of your dad, alright? Dad? Mom? No, that's not what I meant. It's because they're kids. Even the extraordinary talent of this young warrior doesn't seem to be enough to win our daughter's heart. Did you see them this morning? It looked like something was going on between the two of them. It seems that young warrior was turned down by Huayin, father. Forcing a marriage indeed isn't the right thing to do. It would be better for the two of them to naturally develop feelings for each other. How about we let Huayin handle the young warrior's martial arts training? Wouldn't spending more time together help them grow closer? That's not a bad idea. Then, we should find out if the elder healer sage can bestow the grace of the purifying elixir of marrow and essence. If the young warrior's aptitude is low, it can always be raised. That wasn't even possible for Heian, so I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, father. That's true. Indeed. Father, it's Huayin. Huayin. What brings you here at this hour? Come in. Oh. The 3 of you are all here. I came because I have something to say. Truly something to say. I. I will do as Father has said. Oh. What are you talking about? What did I say? That is. Could it be that the young warrior has caught your interest? Oh my. Oh, how did this happen so suddenly? I thought he wasn't to your liking before. Soryong, the young warrior. He said he would become the greatest in the world for me. He promised me that. Oh my. What? The greatest in the world? Tell me more. So, although his innate talent is only at the level of 10 poisons body, he promised to fill his gap by defeating 10 great venomous creatures, hot, for my sake. Ha ha ha. What did you say? 10 great venomous creatures. That guy sure has a lot of guts. Good heavens, where else would you find a suitor like him? Though my heart is willing, I told him that I would only agree to the marriage if he could capture one of the 10 great venomous creatures before he comes of age. I wonder if he understood my response. Huh, why didn't you go for at least 3? If it's for my daughter, that's the least he should aim for. Men aren't particularly sharp about such things, are they? Huh. Then, should I go and explain it to him properly? No, if he doesn't realize that we've already given him our approval, won't he try even harder? It's for your sake. So for now, treat him as a prospective son-in-law, but let's act as though we're still undecided. With all that effort, he'll naturally become part of the family. Truly impressive, benefactor. Haven't you completely won the lady's heart? Ahahaha, well, it's all about guts and perseverance. Benefactor, today will likely be my last. My resentment has been resolved, so my soul will soon ascend to the afterlife. Even my internal energy has almost completely dissolved within the lady's body I see. Is there anything I can do for you, by any chance? If it's possible, I'll do whatever it is you ask. In that case, may I perhaps? Take a look at your body. That is to be expected, benefactor is a man after all. I can understand. It seems he has a weakness for lust. Wait a second. Do you really have to take it off? What? No way. Should I not take it off then? If that's what you prefer, no. That's not what I meant. I wanted to see the appearance of a blue-spotted centipede. Ah, if that's the case. Whoa. Like this. Will this do? Benefactor? Gasp. Oh. Wow. You're real. You're really huge. Can I touch you for a moment? Already touching it. Does this happen to be waterproof? Wow, how does something this big even support your joints? I guess when you walk, you step exactly on the spot where your front legs tramp, right? My front legs? Ah, can I touch your legs? Already touched them. How strong is your venom? Your eyes? Do you see with your eyes? Or is it your antennae? Ha. Well, of course, Then. Let me touch your fangs just once. What? That might be a bit dangerous. You said you'd grant any request. What are you even talking about, benefactor? Will my daughters really be okay? Thought the blue-spotted centipede to herself. Because his touch, this chitinous carapace. It gleams, store shot was anything but ordinary. So, young warrior, young Master Soryong. I've already heard everything from Huayin. Henceforth, you'll be treated as our son-in-law. What? But I thought I was supposed to wait 3 years. The wedding will naturally take place when you're of age, of course. No, that's not what I meant. Oh, my son-in-law, is it? Soryong, welcome once again. I'm your mother-in-law. With Huayin's match decided, nothing but prosperity awaits our Tang clan. Lady Huayin. What's happening? Weren't there supposed to be conditions for this marriage? Did they already accept me without any discussion? I guess I should just play along for now. I look forward to everyone's guidance. Alright. Excellent. Let's get started right away. Before you can learn the Tang clan's poison arts, there's something we must show you. What? What is it? The Hall of 10,000 Poisons. I can guarantee it's something you will absolutely love. We've all been waiting for this moment. For you, as a Tang family member, to take your first steps into the Hall of 10,000 Poisons. It's a cherished tradition for the entire family. I'm truly looking forward to it, grandfather. The Hall of 10,000 Poisons, it must be a place where 10,000 kinds of poisons gather, right? If that's the case. Good heavens. They say beauties are best admired from the side. It's like a photo shoot come to life. Fu-fu-fu. Fu-fu-fu. Ho-ho-ho, boy, at this rate, you'll wear my daughter's face out. She's your woman now, yet you still gaze at her so absent-mindedly. My, it seems our son-in-law is completely smitten with Huayin. Soryong, you need to watch where you're walking. Yes. You understood. A short while later. Welcome, Grand Patriarch. Open the gates. I'm here to briefly show my grandson-in-law the Hall of 10,000 Poisons. Understood, Grand Patriarch. For something out of the Middle Ages, the security here is ridiculously tight. Open the gates. Yes, sir. We're opening the gate a bit quicker today. Please, go ahead. I shall. This iron gate is forged from Kunyu steel, sourced from southern wilderness. Even opening this gate is considered a great honor. Is that so? Well, here we are. This is the treasure trove where the Tang clan of Sichuan stores all its poisons. This is the Hall of 10,000 Poisons, Chamber of 10,000 Poisons. Be cautious not to touch anything recklessly. Understood. So, this is the Chamber of 10,000 Poisons. Everything is stored in jars and boxes. Exactly. The poisons are carefully categorized, such as paralysis poisons, sleep poisons, and many more. Huayin, why don't you explain them to him? I think he'll enjoy it more hearing it from you. Oh my, I suppose so. Alright, father. Ahem. This way, please. I'll show you the strongest poisons of the Tang clan first. Why yes. The strongest poisons, you say? This is chi-dissipating poison, the one martial artists fear the most. Once inhaled, it renders inner energy unusable, so be extremely cautious. Aren't they adorable together? Indeed, ho ho ho. Alimentary canal necrotizing poison, spirit-destroying poison, bloody pulp poison, and seven-step soul-snatching poison. All of them are potent poisons, but the Tang clan's strongest poison is something else entirely. Take this, Soryong. Thursday this is. A bean? A seed? It looks like a tiger bean. Setting aside the venoms of the 10 great venomous creatures, this is the most powerful poison in existence. It's a plant that symbolizes the Tang clan. The seed of the castor plant. Castor seed? Isn't that ricin? Ricin, a highly potent toxalbumin, just 2 milligrams can be lethal to an adult. Famously used in the umbrella assassination of a Bulgarian dissident during the Cold War. It's a poison 100,000 times stronger than cyanide, isn't it? Yes, it's the poison that comes closest to the Tang clan's ideal of colorless, odorless, tasteless, and formless. That's why we've named it the rarest and most precious of all poisons, golden poison. And when it's used to kill someone, we call it a golden death. Golden death. Remember this, Soryong. The strongest poison isn't the one that inflicts the most agony or causes the most gruesome death. The strongest poison is the one that kills silently, swiftly, and without leaving a trace. Our Sichuan Tang clan's poison arts also strive for that ideal. Stealthy and certain. A clan of assassins. Ho ho, that's enough for now. Next, let's go see the venomous beasts you've been so eager to see. Oh. Venomous beasts, you say? If you're interested, you could even oversee their care yourself. How does that sound? The clan will provide full support for anything you require. Really? They'd support my hobby? Then let's go right awa, Patriarch. You need to come out immediately. Guppy. What's the matter? You need to head to Black Tortoise Pavilion immediately. Black Tortoise Pavilion? Why there? The clan's elders. What? What are those bastards up to now? By clan's elders, does he mean the branch family members that Lady Huayin mentioned? There are two issues. First, the medicine we sent to the Sichuan city lord didn't have the desired effect, and he sent back a letter full of complaints. The other is, about the Hall of 10,000 Poisons. Ahem. So the rumors are already circulating, huh? Well, let's go for now. Son-in-law, you're coming with us. Ah, yes. Black Tortoise Pavilion. Patriarch. How could you make such a critical decision on your own? Exactly. How could you choose an orphan of unknown origins to be paired with our beloved Huayin? What did you just say? An orphan? With unknown origins? Are you insulting my son-in-law right now? Well, isn't that true? That's the fact. I am the one who made that decision. Do you have a problem with it? Grand Patriarch. Please, Grand Patriarch, talk some sense into the Patriarch. Entrusting the management of the Hall of 10,000 Poisons to an outsider with unproven abilities is absurd. Did I not just say I approved it myself? I'm sorry, Soryong, goodness. I've made her worry. But, Lady Huayin, you're not the one who should be apologizing. Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but since this issue seems to stem from my own lack of ability, would you be satisfied if I demonstrated my skills and proved myself to you elders? What? For instance, by solving that troublesome issue with the Sichuan city lord. I'm not usually the type to step forward and make a fuss. But if you're going to disrupt my peaceful pet owner life. How dare you? When the clan elders are speaking, how dare a young upstart like you interrupt us? Indeed. And do you even know what the city lord of Sichuan province's letter said before you barge in like this? Clan head, just look at this insolent nobody daring to meddle. Soryong, these fools, this is precisely why we suggested someone from a respectable, established martial clan as a son-in-law instead. These old codgers, the more they talk, the more absurd they sound. Spicy Fabre, hello, everyone. I had more than 1 million total subscribers, with an average of over 3,000 viewers per stream. From what I've heard, you still refuse to recognize me as the son-in-law of the Sichuan Tang clan. Then, as far as I'm concerned, I'm still a guest. Naturally, with such a large fan base, there were many disruptive trolls causing chaos without any real purpose. Furthermore, not only did I help save the precious daughter of the Sichuan Tang clan, Lady Huayin, but I also defeated the blood hand Rakshasa, Takanyang, and saved the life of the Patriarch. Is it a part of the Sichuan Tang clan's etiquette to insult a guest and benefactor to their face? The kind of malice I see here is nothing compared to the trolling I've dealt with as a streamer. It's downright adorable by comparison. Ahem. That's not right. No, not at all. We spoke hastily and out of desperation. Pathetic. Oh. But the blood hand Rakshasa, Takanyang, even so, taking him down, isn't that too far-fetched? There is no falsehood in Soryong's words. Here, take a look at this. Gasp. It can't be. The Blood Hand Poison Art Secret Manual. Written in blood, it's authentic. It belongs to the blood sect. Soryong, show them the spotted centipedes. Ah, understood. Father-in-law. Spotted centipedes. Elders, take a look at this. Yellow spotted centipedes. They're the offspring of the blue spotted centipede. My son-in-law is raising them. Would you believe me if I told you these little ones killed Takanyang by biting him to death? The blue spotted centipede? Are you saying this young warrior managed to control a blue spotted centipede? Since you refuse to recognize him as a son-in-law, I suppose we must keep calling him a young warrior, then? Oh ho, elders, don't bite now. If you do, you'll end up as black and lifeless as Takanyang, you know. Ahem. Who said we wouldn't acknowledge him? Exactly. It's just that there's a process to these things, and when that process is bypassed, it's natural for us to hesitate, Patriarch. Sigh, very well, let's set aside the matter of the son-in-law for now. But why can't he enter the Hall of 10,000 Poisons? That's because he hasn't fully become part of the family yet, has he? Besides, how could we entrust the Hall of 10,000 Poisons to a young warrior who hasn't even reached the age of majority? That's right. Something as significant as the Hall of 10,000 Poisons cannot be treated lightly. In that case, the solution is simple. Can you demonstrate your ability? Of course. To prove that I am worthy of the Sichuan Tang clan, I will do this the Sichuan Tang clan's way. Using poison. What? Are you saying you'll poison the city lord of Sichuan province? You idiot, it's not about killing him, it's about sending him medicine. What are you trying to do? Huh? Patriarch, is this correct? As expected, nothing ever goes straight forwardly. But doesn't the Sichuan Tang clan deal in poisons? The next day. Well, a test is a test, but starting today, you will begin learning the Tang clan's martial art, 5 venoms returning technique. Oh. Will it involve physical training as well? As you practice martial arts, your body naturally adapts to align with the techniques you learn. The Tang clan prioritizes practicality, so you'll learn skills that can be immediately applied in real situations. We'll start with throwable concealed weapons, needles, coins, darts, powder, and of course, daggers and throwing knives. There are many other unconventional concealed weapons, but most can be categorized into these 5 types. Do you know which one of them is the easiest to handle? I'd guess the dagger or throwing knife. Correct. And which do you think is the most difficult? Maybe the powder. Since you'd need to scatter it effectively. The most difficult is the needle. The needle? Is it because it's small and thin, making it hard to throw? Not just that. It's because you must always remember the exact position where you threw it. Let me show you, this is easier to demonstrate than explain. A brush. Oh. Whoa. The bristles are embedding themselves like needles. The Tang clan has a hidden weapon technique called Sky Obscuring Flower Rain. It's a secret art of the Tang clan where hundreds, or even thousands, of needles fall like a rain of flowers, covering the entire area. Are you telling me I have to spread these needles everywhere and fight in that turf? If the entire area is filled with such needles, there'd hardly be any space left to move, would there? Exactly. That's why you must remember their positions, so you don't end up falling victim to your own technique. Unbelievable. Are you saying I have to remember the positions of needles that the opponent deflects, or those that fall out of place? Of course. With a 5 poisons body, you'd have to memorize at least 100 positions just to begin. When Huayin reached the 10 poisons body, she could remember about 1,000. Soryong. Did I come prepared correctly? Ah, Lady Huayin. That outfit. I heard you were going to catch a hornet, so I got ready. Or, is this unnecessary? Not at all. I was planning to wait for one, but with this, we can catch it ourselves. Wait for it? You were planning to wait for the hornet to come? You'll understand once we get there. I see. By the way, do you know where the hornet's nest is? Yes, I found one. It's nearby, so we can go there right away. So, Soryong, about the letter sent to the city lord of Sichuan province, you've seen it, haven't you? Yes, of course. Soryong, you're still young, so I was wondering if perhaps, you might not fully understand the contents of the letter. That's all I was worried about. Ah. Of course, Lady Heian, Yang Qi in men is quite important, that's enough. It seems you're already well aware of it indeed. The great issue troubling the city lord of Sichuan, is none other than, erectile dysfunction, impotence. Soryong, you really know so much for your age. Suspiciously so. Ah, well, I've lived alone for a while, so. Let's just get going quickly. Lady Huayin. We're here now, Soryong. Ah, so this is the place. Yes, it certainly looks like it's here. But Soryong, why does it mean to find a lacking hive? Ah. What it means is that while we did come looking for hornets, we won't actually be capturing any. What? The venomous insect we're after, can be found in smaller, weaker hives. A venomous insect that lives in a hive? Yes. Fortunately, it seems this hive has what we're looking for. Gotcha, you little thing. Soryong, that insect, could it be? Yes, we didn't come here to catch the hornet. This is the insect we were really after. This little thing will solve the Sichuan city lord's troubles. Soriong, this bug. Is it a ground beetle? Yep, you guessed it right. So it's called ground beetle in this era, huh? The bug caught in the giant hornet nest is referred to as a ground beetle in the Central Plains. In the modern era, it's called a blister beetle. For reference, this one is specifically a Malabrus beetle. But is it normal for a ground beetle to be found in a hornet nest? I didn't know that. Their life cycle is quite peculiar. Blister beetles have a rather unusual method of reproduction. Normally, most insects either guard the spot where they lay eggs, or create a safe environment for their eggs to hatch. But this little creature simply lays its eggs wherever it pleases. Blister beetle / feeling it. Boss, hold up. Gotta drop some eggs before I head out. Anywhere will do. No fuss, no frills, it just lays them. The bare minimum of consideration it shows is dumping them all in one spot. Anyway, when the miracle happens and the blister beetle larvae hatch, they start crawling toward the highest place nearby. And when the larvae of the blister beetle reach the top, they do something bizarre. They cluster together and imitate a flower. Author's note, do not casually search * blister beetle larvae on the internet. And then. Oh my. Carpenter bee, Xylocopene, bees mistake this fake flower for the real thing and approach it. Was this flower always here? The moment the bee gets close enough, the entire swarm jumps onto the carpenter bee's body in an instant. And that's it. Game over. The carpenter bee's home is as good as gone. I'm not sure why they favor giant hornet nests, but apparently, it's the most suitable environment for the ground beetle larvae to grow. I see. Poor, giant hornet. It's kind of tragic. Well, there's nothing that can be done about it. But isn't this bug the kind of thing that causes burns on the skin? I've heard eating too much of it can even be fatal. That's correct. It can cause burns as well. The orange liquid dripping from a blister beetle contains a toxic substance called cantharidin. When this substance touches the skin, it creates blisters akin to burns. But, it also has that effect, right? Yes, though only until the toxin leaves the body. It, immediately raises a man. Stop, that's enough explanation. Let's just get back to the Hall of 10,000 Poisons. Wait, let me catch a few more. After that, we returned to the Hall of 10,000 Poisons and taught the warriors how to prepare the medicine. I'll listen carefully. First, dry the ground beetle and grind it into powder. Consider 1/10 of that powder as toxic. Now, this poison becomes life-threatening when 3 ml of it are ingested. If a person consumes 3/10 of 1 ml of the poison per guan body weight, about half of those who ingest it will die. So, could you prepare the medicine with 1/10 of 1 ml of the poison? That would be roughly the amount of 10 drops of liquid. Does that make sense? My brain feels like it's about to explode. Your explanation is incredibly detailed. Who would have thought you'd be this skilled in mathematics? I'll make sure this succeeds, no matter what. Yes, I'm counting on you. Later that night, who would have thought that a ground beetle had such effects? Perhaps we should re-evaluate the poisons in the Tang clan's arsenal. Yes, I was thinking the same. By the way, did you say he's good at math? Yes. He calculated the solution's concentration and estimated it to match the weight of 10 drops of liquid. Isn't that something? I thought I knew a fair amount about poisons, but this is on another level. The more I learn, the more I realize what a gem that child is. So, do you like him more now than when you first met? Gee, grandfather. I just feel regretful for being so hasty in the beginning. Well, as long as you make up for it going forward, that's what matters most. By the way, once the medicine is complete, how do you plan to test its effects? Oh, that's. The Branch family elders are saying he's been too insolent. He said he'd test it by raising the clan's elders straight up, what? Ha ha ha. What an amusing kid he is. Warrior Soriong, here it is. Oh, this is. Yes, I blended licorice powder and honey to make it sweeter and easier to consume. He paid attention to even the smallest details. You made it exactly as I described, didn't you? Of course, Warrior Soryong. I followed your instructions to the letter. Stop making such a big deal out of it. Exactly. How amazing could it possibly be? Silence. Alright, the medicine is made. Now, how will you prove its efficacy? Prove it, you say? Of course, we have to confirm it. How could we dare send poison with unverified efficacy to the city lord of Sichuan? Indeed. If something goes wrong, it could lead to a major disaster, don't you think? In that case, there's no other choice. Warrior. Understood. Huh. Are you telling us to test this? Ha. Do you even know what's in this thing? You've been rolling around outside for so long, it seems your insides have turned pitch black too. Oh. Grandfather. What is it? Didn't you once tell me, those who have mastered the martial arts of the Tang clan, are never afraid of poison? I did. Then, seeing that reaction, could it be that they're scared? Oh ho, hearing my grandson-in-law's words, it does seem that way. Oh, come on, no way, they're the great elders of a clan that has surely attained the level of mastering 100 poisons. Surely, they can't be afraid of something as trivial as ground beetle poison, right? Ha! Why would we fear such low-grade, insignificant poison? Exactly, you've clearly underestimated HS by a long shot. If I consume this and it does nothing, you'll face the consequences. We'll be the ones to uphold the laws and principles of our clan. Hee. See for yourself. Nothing's happening at all. Right. That day, the laws and principles of the clan were set straight. Magnificently. The medicine was sent to the city lord of Sichuan. Its effects are excellent. A little while later, Mwanda. Just as grandfather said, provoking them with something related to poison made them fall for it immediately, huh? Ho ho, they're the kind of people who have nothing left but their pride, so of course they would. Even so, their actions come from a place of concern for the clan. Don't resent them too much. Is that so? In the end, we're all one family, aren't we? Well, alright, I understand. Soryong. Something terrible has happened. Read at rizz-fables.com for faster updates. What is it, young lady? Or. Our children are acting strange. Grandson-in-law. Eek. What's the meaning of this? Why do you have kids? Why do you have children? Babel, you haven't even had your wedding ceremony yet. They aren't human children. They're spotted centipedes. Spotted centipedes that Soryong is raising. What? You mean the spotted centipedes? Lately, I've been doing a lot of physical training sessions, and each time I asked Miss Tang to take care of them. I ended up completely forgetting about them. Don't tell me something happened to my babies. Let me see. Kaya. Soryong, they're not here. A moment later. They just dropped off your body with a thud. Yes, they seemed fine this morning, but, do you think these little guys might be sick? Their color looks a little pale, and their shells seem odd. This is, Lady Huayin, I don't think there's any reason to worry. It's called shedding. Creatures like centipedes with hard shells shed them when they grow bigger. It seems like now is probably that time. So they're shedding their shells. Yes, probably soon. Oh. Soryong. Look. Over there. Its head. Oh. That's quite an amazing sight. Soryong. The other two are starting to shed their shells too. They're all out now. They look almost twice as big as before. By the way, do these little ones have names? Names? They don't. Number 1, number 2, number 3. No way. Spotted centipedes are said to turn into dragons after living for 1,000 years. They need dignified, dragon-worthy names. Hee, lady. There's no way a spotted centipede will turn into a dragon, even after 1,000 years. Then why is a 1,000-year-old spotted centipede called a heavenly dragon? It must be grandfather who taught her that, right? A name, huh? Let's call them Nova, Myra, and Grace. Nova, Myra, and Grace. The first one is Nova, symbolizing beginning, the second is Myra, which means fragrance, and the third is Grace, representing something elegant or gentle. Nova, Myra, Grace. Well, naming the children is usually the father's responsibility, anyway. A full day later, the spotted centipedes return to cling to my body. My body still doesn't feel completely dry yet, but I guess it's at least good enough to move now. Ah, damn. It still feels awkward, though. You guys are much heavier now, Shra. The most noticeable change, of course, is their size. They used to be about the size of a thick sausage, but now they've grown as large as my forearm. Sorry for calling you heavy, Shra. Shra. It seems like the spotted centipedes felt my embrace was too tight for them. Stiff, so now, they've coiled snugly around my arms and waist. Look at that. What did I tell you? As expected of the Sichuan Tang clan, always so extravagant. Let's hit up a brothel today. EU sounds good. Let's go. Making money has never been this easy. Ha ha ha. What was that about? I've got great news today. Remember the medicine we sent to the city lord of Sichuan province a while back? Yes, of course. It worked exceptionally well. The city lord sent a message of gratitude and included a generous reward. Oh, is that so? Ha. To think I'd reap such benefits as soon as I took you in as my son-in-law. You've done something truly remarkable. Ha, I'm glad it helped. And so, how about I grant you one of my elixirs? If I just call it a reward, you'd probably refuse out of modesty, right? An elixir, you mean? An elixir, my grandpa once said that it's something that enhances internal energy. Father, if it's an elixir, what kind is it? Ah, well, it's nothing extraordinary. It's the honey of the golden-haired king bee. Bee? Honey? So, it's basically regular honey, isn't it? They say internal energy is crucial for becoming a martial master, so I guess I should accept it for now. Thank you, father-in-law, father. You say you're giving a reward, so why is it just honey? Ha. Well, the thing is, what Soryong accomplished this time is no small feat. Even if the golden-haired king bee is a mid-level venomous creature, honey is the lowest grade among elixirs. You shouldn't be stingy when rewarding Soryong for such a great achievement. At the very least, it should be something that grants a year's worth of internal energy. How can you give an elixir that only provides 2 months' worth of internal energy? But it's still an elixir, and it was quite expensive to obtain. Compared to what Soryong has done, it's a pittance. This is why Sut. Father-in-law. But what exactly is this golden-haired king bee you're talking about? Ahem. The golden-haired king bee is a mid-tier venomous creature occasionally found in jungles. Its size is as big as a small dog. It's said that consuming its honey grants internal energy equivalent to 2 full months of reclusive meditation. Stuff a bee the size of a dog. That's incredible. No, Soryong, hold on. You're making me feel upset on your behalf. No, Huayin, it's not like that, it's because I thought Soryong might want to see the golden-haired king bee in person, huh? In person? Father-in-law, are you suggesting I see the golden-haired king bee myself? Exactly. Wait, I'm going to harvest the honey myself. Harvesting honey, epic, gains 230k views. I used to do it a few times back in my days as a YouTuber. Let's go, father-in-law. When it comes to bees, I'm basically an expert. Ha ha ha. I knew you'd like this idea. What does the golden-haired king bee even look like? Like bees, I suppose. Stot. And so, the honey harvesting journey began. Father-in-law provided us with premium, top-tier information, so we thought there wouldn't be any competitors, but, we were here first, so the golden-haired king bee's honey is ours. What nonsense. We purchased the information fair and square, so it's ours. Huh. You bought the information. We did too. By any chance, did you happen to buy it from a guy with scruffy hair and a mole this big on his face? Brother, how do you know that? Either way, we're not backing down easily. Scruffy hair and a mole, could it be, those guys? So they went around selling the information everywhere. Those dirty scammers. How dare you insult our Sichuan Tang clan in Sichuan? What? The Sichuan Tang clan? Soryong, since this is your first journey outside, be cautious. As a member of our family and someone from the Tang clan, never forget who you are. Yes, father-in-law. You'll be leading these people. It's time you learn to manage others. What? Me, leading them? But Lady Huayin, oh, you silly boy. Huayin is your woman, and you are her partner. That makes you the highest authority here. Partner. You'll do great, Soryong. I'll help you along the way. I'll do my best. What do I do? What are we supposed to do in this situation? Should we share information with them? Share. Venom Blood Unit's leader Woolgang. Who dared to share our Sichuan Tang clan information? Whoever it is, they must have some serious GHTS. Selling information purchased by the Sichuan Tang clan to someone else. Eek. The poisonous flower of the 3 flowers of Murim. Are you saying a direct descendant of the Tang clan, the poisonous flower, is here in person? We, the Central Wind sect, have no intention of interfering with the Sichuan Tang clan's affairs. We'll withdraw now. Our Noble Origin sect will withdraw as well. We'll also withdraw. Damn it. I'll catch that rat bastard and skin him alive. Our White Jade Ghost Slayer sect will also withdraw. Huh. They're just leaving. Is this all the Sichuan Tang clan amounts to? Is it resolved? Probably not. Those unorthodox bastards wouldn't back off so easily. For now, we should set HP camp nearby and take shifts keeping watch. They're probably hiding, waiting for the right moment. Gyupi, go find out where they've set up camp. Yes, leader. It'll be okay, Soryong. My honeybee. That's the golden-haired king bee. It's my first time seeing one too. It's huge. Aren't they so cute? Their fur is so fluffy. So this is why they're called golden-haired king bees. By the way, their colony seems small. Could they be just a few hundred? You considering their size, that makes sense. Colony? Oh, I mean the group or influence of the bees. Usually, a small hive would have about 5,000 to 7,000 bees. Wait, you can tell that without even entering the hive? Yeah, I can estimate it by observing how many bees go in and out of the entrance. Leader. We've located those unorthodox bastards. I see. Where are they? That's. As expected, those damned bastards have set up on the opposite side. They don't seem to be doing much, but if something happens, they'll definitely make a move. Then let's wait until nightfall and harvest the honey using the Tang clan's method. The Tang clan's method? If you burn mugwort leaves, the smoke will calm the bees during that time, we can harvest the honey. Oh, that's quite an excellent method. But, the wind is blowing toward us right now. Ah. Yosh. What happened? Did you think of something clever? If the wind is blowing toward us, wouldn't it mask our scent? That's true. Then, I'll take this chance to go for a quick visit. Soryong. No, Soryong. The golden-haired king bee is a mid-level venomous creature. It's dangerous. Just once. I'll just touch it once and come back. Ah. Let's just run for now. W.O. Afterward, they got absolutely scolded to hell and back. Is there no other way? If we light the fire against the wind, we'll be caught between the unorthodox bastards and the hive. The golden-haired king bee is a bit different from the bees I know, after all. Bees that detect ground vibrations from over 30 meters away. Even ground bees can't do that. Soryong. So this is where you were. Oh, Lady Huayin. It seems the kids have finished their meal. They kept trying to wander off, so I brought them here. Chur, thank you, Lady Huayin. You little ones, stay still now. Chur. Any progress so far? I need to observe a bit more, I feel like I keep pressuring you. Sorry about that, Soryong. Take your time. Don't feel burdened. Just think it through. Burden, huh? Pressuring me? Not at all. Huh? Soryong, look over there. On the opposite side of the old tree. They're monkeys. Are they trying to fight? Monkeys? Oh dear, that monkey seems very angry. Lady Huayin. Don't you smell something sweet? Ah, this scent. Maybe. No way, pheromones. Lady Huayin, we need to leave. The bees are about to swarm. What? Understood. Goodness. That was a close call. Why yeah, it really was. But Soryong, how did you know the golden-haired king bees were about to attack? You warned me to get away before we even heard their buzzing, didn't you? Oh, it was because of the scent. Scent. Now that you mention it, there was a faint smell of what? No way, Soryong. Can she actually distinguish the scent of pheromones? Do you recognize the scent you smelled earlier? Ah, yes, I do. Magnolia flower has the exact same scent as what I smelled early, that's it. Ah. Soryong. Fu. I've thought of a way. A way to wipe out those unorthodox bastards who are after my honeybees. So good. By the way, when do you think the Tang clan will go to gather honey? Hard to say. 3 days ago, they were wandering everywhere, but now things have gone quiet. Maybe, they'll make a move soon. What do you think? Could be. But, are you really sure that even beehives can bring in money? Have you been living under a rock your whole life? Candles made from the beeswax of the golden-haired king bee are treasures used exclusively by the imperial family. The Tang clan will certainly take only the honey and leave, so the remaining beehives are ours for the taking. And if they fail and get wiped out. By the way, there's also that notorious poisoner, the 3 flowers of Murin, right? We'd better keep an eye on her. We gotta make sure she doesn't die on us, don't you think? That's not a bad idea either. That damn beauties, Just imagining it makes my skin tingle with excitement. Who knows, one of HS might even end up as the Tang clan's son-in-law. Alright, a life-saving grace must be repaid. I smell something nice. Indeed. Could it be her scent, the poisonous flower? You're right. I bet even the poisonous flower's natural scent must be as intoxicating as this. What's that noise? What is that? It's the golden-haired king bees. Run. Get out of here. Save me, Kaya. It worked. All the bees are heading in one direction. Soryong, what on earth did you do? I didn't expect the bees to get that furious over the scent of flowers. Oh, that's because I ordered the bees to launch a full-scale attack. A full-scale attack? All you did was crush some flowers and fruits and sprinkle their juice around. Well, that scent happens to trigger an attack order. Pheromone, a chemical signal used by animals of the same species to communicate. Especially social insects like ants and wasps. Hey. There's honey over there. Oh really? Rely heavily on pheromones. The pheromone I utilized is the exact scent bees release when they launch a full-scale attack. It's called isoamyl acetate. Are you saying magnolias emit the same scent that bees use to signal an attack? That's truly fascinating. What I find even more fascinating is your ability to recognize that scent, Lady Huayin. Well, since the Tang clan specializes in poisons, I must be highly sensitive to scents. Alright then. With the golden-haired king bees off launching their full-scale attack, shall we head inside? To harvest the golden-haired king bees' honey? Warrior Soryong, it's dangerous. Let me take the lead. Whoa, gee goodness, it's really huge. Amazing. Thankfully, it seems all the bees have left. There's no honey here at all. That can't be right. It's really empty, just as Soryong predicted, huh? This has never happened before. How strange. Oh, don't tell me. There are no eggs in the hive either. Does this have something to do with the hive being empty of honey? It seems these bees were preparing to migrate from the start. That must be why they consumed all the stored honey and carried it in their stomachs. I guess, it's because they sensed too many human presences nearby. Ah, that makes sense. Yes, when bees prepare to migrate, they stop laying eggs. They no longer have the capacity to care for larvae. Leader, if you continuously use your mobility arts without rest, how long can you manage? If I pace myself and run steadily, I can manage about half a day. Why are you bringing that up all of a sudden, Warrior Soryong? The golden-haired king bees. The golden-haired king bees are coming back. You must leave immediately. We're going. Warrior Soryong. Please, give up already. Wait a moment. Soryong. Hurry up. Please, get out now. Phew, that was really close. Phew, thankfully, we managed to get out before the bees came. Ba. Soryong. What are you carrying? Oh. It's the queen bee of the golden-haired king bees. Since there's no honey, I brought the one who can make it. Queen bee. Warrior Soryong, don't tell me. Squad leader. The bees will realize their queen is missing any moment now and start chasing us. Let's run. And so began the life-or-death chase. Stay still for a moment. I told you, I'll take you somewhere people won't bother us. It's been a few days since the honeybee race of death began. During that time, the group pushed themselves to their limits, reducing sleep and fully exerting their mobility arts. They're coming. Ugh, I can't run anymore. And this is how they look now. By the time they got here, a few of the warriors from the Venom Blood unit had already fallen behind. I swear, when I get back, I'll demand to be taught mobility arts first. Arg. Huffed. Another one's fallen. Duryong has collapsed. Huang Duryong of the Venom Blood unit has dropped out. If the queen bee is far enough from them, they won't attack us, right? Bii. Bii. Everyone, use your mobility arts and run. Warrior Soryong, we can escape, right? Probably. 3 days later. Quack. I am sorry, Warrior Soryong, I can only make it this far, huff, huff. Leader, Soryong, I'll carry you. Miss Huayin, I think it's better if I just keep running myself. I can do it. A member of the Tang clan never gives up. Oh. The young lady has returned. Young lady. The family members were called immediately. What is going on here? Has Huayin returned? Ed? Soryong, what is the meaning of this? Please calm down, father-in-law. Lady Huayin has simply exhausted herself after using mobility arts for 10 days without a break. But there is no time for this. We must hurry to the training grounds. What? The training grounds? Why? This is the golden-haired queen bee. Other bees will swarm here soon, so we must head to the ancient tree in the training grounds. Ha ha ha. This brat is truly something else. What? Wait, I sent you to fetch honey, and you came back with the queen bee. Alright, let's go. W-O-A. Wah. What's wrong? Grandfather. The bees are swarming toward us. Ho. There are so many of them. Did you bring all of those with you? We're almost there, so let's hurry. Wah. We've arrived, Soryong. Golden-haired queen bee, this is the place I meant, Tionid. This is your new home now. Bye. Not bad, right? Bye. 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 She likes it, doesn't she? Soryong. Let's get out of here for now. The bees are coming. Yes, grandfather. Bye. Dash. Bye. Bye. Oh, damn. In all my years, I've never seen anything like this before. Phew. Mission accomplished, the golden-haired queen bee has been successfully captured. Sweet. We gave sugar water to the golden-haired king bees, who were exhausted from following us. After all, they say bonds are built over food, and goodwill begins with a meal. They're eating well. Looking at them like this, they're actually kind of cute. Luckily, there was something similar to refined sugar in this world, so it worked out this time. This little feast should help lessen their wariness of us. It'd be even better if they start recognizing me as their master. Shit. I totally forgot. What is it now? What about Lady Han? You only think of her just now. I told them to take her to your mother-in-law and let her rest. Did you really use mobility arts all the way from the forest to here with those bees in tow? Why yes, their in-law. Forgive me. We barely managed 4 hours of sleep a day, the rest of the time was spent running. Ho ho ho. Good grief. Soryong. Where are the members of the Venom Blood Unit, then? Ah. They're probably collapsed somewhere on the roadside, I need to go pick them up. Ho ho, the members of the Venom Blood Unit later returned safely to their families. They said the golden-haired king bees have recovered their strength. Isn't that great, Soryong? Yes, Lady Huayin. They're currently gathering nectar from the poisonous flowers of Tang Clan Mountain. Oh my, that's kind of adorable. Warrior Soryong. Warrior Soryong. Wadash. What's the matter? You need to come outside right now. Something's wrong with the golden-haired king bees. It's like they're searching for something, huh? Is it true? Bye. Whoa. You guys. Soryong. Are you okay? Hey, guys. Why are you acting like this? Do bye. Bye. Whoa. Why are you guys fussing over your hive? Is something wrong? Bye. Bill. No way. Alright. You're telling me to go inside, right? They've already built part of the hive. And they're working hard to gather honey too. Queen bee. Bye. Do you want me to lift you? BL. Now I can't move because they're clinging to me. Bye. Bill. Whoa. Whoa. Wait a second. Something is coming over me. You queen bee. That was my first. What are you even doing right now? Okay. Huh. Arg. What did you just feed me? Behind the strange discomfort that felt like tickling, the sensation that overtook my whole body was intense heat. Arch. What did you make me eat? Soryong. Soryong dash. Grandfather. Soryong is acting strange. It seems like he swallowed a very potent elixir. Soryong. Pull yourself together. I'll guide your chi, Soryong. Are you coming to your senses? Where am I? The medical hall of the Tang clan. When we saw you being dragged away by the golden-haired king bees, my grandfather and I rushed over. By the time we got there, you had already collapsed, so we brought you here. Do you remember what happened? Ah. My first kiss in this world. Soryong, are you alright? Is something wrong with your body? Should I call grandfather? No, it's just for a moment. The queen bee fed me the same food she ate, and I think that's probably what caused this. What did you eat? I'm not sure of the exact name, but, if I had to call it something, I'd name it, King Bee Elixir, King Bee Elixir. Yes. Worker bees gather nectar and pollen for their sustenance. Only the worker bees, who dedicate their lives to labor, consume that nectar and pollen. Then what does the queen bee eat? From the moment it's born until it dies, the queen bee feeds exclusively on the king bee elixir, made by the worker bees. In other words, the jelly that the queen bee forcefully fed me was, royal jelly. I see, so it's the exclusive food of the queen bee her entire life. But the king bee elixir has a special effect. An effect? Ordinary worker bees live a short life of about a month and a half, but the queen bee, eating the king bee elixir, can live up to 60 times longer. Pretty amazing, right? Soryong, calm down. Oh ahem. I see. The mystery is solved. It's just a novice technique, so you couldn't absorb the full power of the elixir. The internal cultivation method that you practiced is the 5 poisons returning technique. But considering that golden-haired king bee honey is said to contain 2 months' worth of internal energy, you've essentially absorbed 60 times that amount, and that would be 10 years' worth of internal energy. Congratulations on your lucky encounter. 10 years' worth of internal energy. Also, take a look at the silver mirror later. There may be other effects from the king bee elixir. Other effects? And what is the silver mirror? Something strange. Did royal jelly always have these kinds of effects? Where did that country bumpkin from Hainan go? My cultivation has improved, and my skin it's so soft and smooth, it's almost like a woman's skin. The royal jelly eaten by the queen bee. Oh ho ho how Soryong, I'm way. What a relief. It's where it's supposed to be. I should at least go thank him. If grandfather hadn't guided your chi, it could have been disastrous. I was on the verge of death, but he saved me. Why do I feel so many unfamiliar gazes today? Is it because my internal energy has increased? First, run away. Sichuan Clan Restaurant House. My, doesn't our son-in-law look even more handsome now? How are you feeling? Is your body all right? Yes, my mother-in-law. I'm sorry for causing you worry. It's all right. You've had such a fortunate encounter, it's something worth celebrating. Oh my, look at his complexion. Huayin must be envious, mother. Soryong, hurry and take a seat. Yes. So, Soryong, are you feeling better now? Yes, father-in-law. I'm sorry for causing you worry. I also want to express my gratitude to grandfather. I heard he took great care of me. Right, I heard you had a lucky encounter, so congratulations. Then, can you explain to us now? I heard a bit about the king bee elixir from Huayin, but, what exactly happened? Well. It seems that the golden-haired queen bee took a liking to her new home and decided to repay me for my kindness. So she dragged me into the hive and fed me the king bee elixir. I think the entire commotion stemmed from that. Ho, even mid-level venomous creatures know how to show gratitude, that's truly fascinating. By the way, is there any way to acquire the king bee elixir again? If we can, it could greatly benefit the Tang clan. Even the golden-haired king bee's honey alone would be an incredible asset, but the king bee elixir would undoubtedly be an extraordinary boon. Indeed. Son-in-law, do you think you could obtain more of the king bee elixir? Ahem. That's right, Soryong. Is it possible to obtain it again? If they were ordinary bees, we could create multiple queen cells, the chambers for queen bees, and trick the worker bees into producing royal jelly for us. But if you tried to pull such a trick on the intelligent golden-haired king bees, warrior Soryong, this is a completely dire matter. KizZtables.com, we'd all be turned into beehives in an instant. To begin with, royal jelly is essentially baby food produced by worker bees. But what I was fed came directly from the queen bee herself. What if what I ate isn't even the same substance at all? Should I just be honest here? Honestly, I don't think it would be possible. Impossible? Why is that? That's right, son-in-law. Why can't it be done? Even if someone could eat it, I'm not sure if anyone would eat it. What do you mean? Does it taste bad? Or does it have a strange smell? It's not about the taste or smell. This king bee elixir comes directly from the queen bee's mouth, and it seems the only way to receive it is through direct contact with the queen bee herself. The method involves forming a bond by pressing lips together, with the queen bee's tongue entering the recipient's mouth to transfer the elixir. What? A lip-to-lip with the queen bee? Her tongue. Then, I suppose we must assume it can't be obtained. Unless it's Soryong, whom the golden-haired queen bee has favored, it's impossible for anyone else. A lip-to-lip. Soryong, you kissed the golden-haired queen bee. Of Murim Alliance Leader Fist Emperor Ju Junghak. Alliance Leader, I have brought the tea. Come in. I have prepared white dew of Sichuan Mountain. Ah, this is tea from my hometown. Yes, it's a famous tea from Sichuan Mountain of Nanchang. Thank you. I shall savor it. Alliance Leader, it is General Jiggle who. What brings you here at such a late hour? Come in. My apologies for interrupting your rest, Alliance Leader. The truth is, we've received a message from the Sichuan Tang clan. I thought it necessary to inform you immediately. I see. Since you've come with such urgency, it must be something significant. Speak. It concerns the blood hand Rakshasa, Tak Anyang. The Tang clan has retrieved both his head and the secret manual of the blood hand poison art. What? The blood hand poison art. Where and how did they retrieve that horrifying manual? Years ago, Tak Anyang vanished after being struck by the myriad poisons divine sovereign's palm. Later, he seems to have drifted to Hainan Island and lived in seclusion there. But there's an even more interesting story. That infamous demon, Tak Anyang, was defeated by a young poison master. What did you say? A young poison master? The tale surrounding this event is rather amusing. I believe you'd surely find it intriguing, Alliance Leader. If I may explain it in detail. Sichuan Tang clan Patriarch's Hall. That's right, Patriarch. So there are those bold enough to sell the information we acquired to other places. How audacious. To think there exist people who would sully the Tang clan's reputation. Surprisingly, they don't seem to speak harshly to father-in-law, do they? Of course not, Soryong. How could anyone dare damage the honor of the family? Even the elders of the collateral branches are furious about this. In the end, we're all one family. We've already requested the beggars sect to ascertain their identities, so we should hear back soon. I plan to personally visit the Yingchuan commandery. So, how do you plan to handle this? I'll start with the soul-annihilating poison, blood-flaming poison, and intestine-disabling poison. Once they're writhing in agony, blood burning, organs dissolving, and feeling as if their very soul is being shredded, I'll finish them with the 7-step soul-severing poison. A cocktail of poisons. Summon the poison annihilation unit immediately. I'll leave at once. Right away, Patriarch. Son-in-law, I'll be off. Take care of things while I'm gone. Understood, father-in-law. Please be careful. What do I need to be careful of? It's they who should be worried. Let's move. I'll make sure their punishment is one they'll never forget, 100-fold retribution. Yes, Patriarch. Lady Huayin, are those men part of the poison annihilation unit? I don't believe I've seen them before. Oh, they're assigned to handle slightly rough work. Their primary responsibility is eliminating people. That's why they're called the poison annihilation unit. Slightly rough. Isn't that a bit of an understatement? Ahem. Ahem. Greetings to the esteemed elders of the Tang clan. Ahem. Yes, I've heard you recently had a lucky encounter. Yes, elder. Could they be referring to the royal jelly from the golden-haired king bees? Ahem. The reason we summoned you here is to request a small favor. What sort of favor might that be? Is it something to do with the golden-haired king bees? Oh no, it's not that. Do you think we'd stoop to coveting such a thing? Indeed. Miraculous elixirs and rare treasures find their destined owners naturally, wouldn't you agree? Then, what is it that you need? NNGH. Give me your ear. That thing, you know. The ground beetle medicine. Since you made it, you have authority over it, correct? Ahem. Ah. Huh, well, I have been finding it difficult to adjust to life in the Tang clan. However, if the esteemed elders are willing to assist me in various ways, there's no reason I wouldn't share it with you. Now, that's the spirit. You've got a good head on your shoulders, son-in-law. From now on, we'll support you fully, so don't worry and live comfortably. What's this cheerful conversation about? Gasp. Oh, it was merely a friendly bonding moment with the son-in-law. Ah, that's right, elders. Ho ho, it seems you've all finally come to appreciate Soryong's true value. Naturally, Grand Patriarch. Ha ha ha. Grand Patriarch. We have a major problem. What is it? The Lord of Sichuan Province is at death's door. What? Did he not follow the prescribed dosage properly? That's the thing. Apparently, after experiencing the effects of the medicine, he took on a new concubine and began consuming more than twice the recommended amount. Oh no. I must leave at once. Soryong, since you're the only man left in the house, you must protect the women. Do you understand? Yes, grandfather. Well, what could possibly go wrong, right? Soryong, how are you finding the 10 poisons dual origin art you've been learning? It's not as difficult to understand as it was at the beginning. If the 5 venoms returning technique feels like a single large orb moving within your body, then the 10 poisons dual origin art is more like a twin-cylinder engine. Tsururu by now, you've likely developed some resistance to common poisons as well. Additionally, you should be able to directly release your chi or even imble objects with it. Really? Is that true? Let me give it a try. Channel the internal energy from left to right. Rotate the 2 orbs in the same direction. When chi fully circulates through my body, release it. Lady Huayin. I did it, I succeeded. Soryong. That was incredible. You managed to imbibe the dagger with your chi perfectly. Don't tell me they noticed us. Should we eliminate them? No, it seems like it was just a coincidence. Although this is only a copy, we've secured the Blood Hand Poison Art's secret manual. Our work here is done. Let's leave this place quickly and return to the main sect before any troublesome matters arise. Those fools. To think they'd be so lax with the security of their training hall. Thanks to their carelessness, escaping will be a breeze. Do you smell that? There's a sweet scent lingering in the air. Bill. What was that? It feels like someone is here. Arg. Why is there a bee? An intruder. Soryong, fire the arrow. Lady Huayin. Retreat. Ugh. Get this thing off of me. You son of a dash. Stop right there. They dodged my whip. Yuwa. De. Lady Huayin. Be careful. Lady Huayin. Are you alright? Yes. I'm fine. Ugh. Fuck, what is this? Who is this person? Is he dead? He bit down on poison and killed himself. It seems like he had something he wanted to hide. An intruder. Catch them. We'll organize a freshit team immediately and begin the chase. Soryong, follow me along with Gu Pei, the Venom Blood Unit leader. Catch them. They couldn't have gotten far. We must capture them at all costs. Let's go. My twin-cylinder engine. Whoa. Master Soryong. Are you alright? Thank you. I thought I was done for. Huh. Eek. What is that? A snake den. It looks like a serpent's nest. Snakes often gather where yin chi is strong. Particularly during this season, they're unusually aggressive. Be vigilant. Indeed. Odd. Tiger-striped water snakes aren't typically so hostile. Also known as the red-necked keelback or flower snake. It's my fault we've been delayed. It looks like it's going to rain, let's move quickly. Yes, warrior Soryong. Over there. Catch them. That way. This is where your escape ends. Tighten the encirclement. Attack. Wah. You insect-like bastards. Get out of our way. Watch out. Ack. Triple mirage kill. Kook. Lucky bastard. Consider yourself fortunate that the rain diluted the poison on my throwing dagger. Damn it. Kohaha. So many of you pitiful insects have gathered. Who the hell? He's a martial master. Fall back. Did you retrieve it? Yes. It's not the original, but a copy recorded by the Tang clan. Huh. This is something why bad people look at a copy of that bad book grandfather was reading last time. Warrior Gu Pei. That's a copy of the Blood Hand Poison Art Secret Manual. What? That's the secret manual's copy? You vile scoundrel. What kind of people would dare covet something so sinister? Reveal your identity. As I suspected. Since it's a copy, it contains the technique's forms but lacks the critical formulas. Still, this much will suffice. Though it's a little premature, there's no better way to herald our return. Blood Glory, I grant you permission to unleash the martial arts of the cult. Leave no one alive. As you command. That technique. Ag. What is that? He's sucking HP blood. Kohu, yes, you guessed it right. I am none other than a blood cult elder. The Blood Hawk Dagger Claw, Lord Guchianak. You're in good shape. Excellent. It's been far too long since I've savored the untainted blood of the young. Hyolion, capture them. There's nothing better for recovery than a young boy's pure blood. Understood. Unleash the 5 poison annihilation formation. We must not let them reach warrior Soryong. Kihihi. Let's see if you can stop this. Cock. Warrior Soryong. Please evade. Kook. Stay put. The elder wishes to take your pure blood. Boys. Bite. Centipede. No way. Whoa. Soryong. Lady Huayin. The 5 poison annihilation formation. What is going on? Lady Huayin. A blood cult elder has launched an attack. The blood cult? Everyone, assist Deputy Leader Gu Pei. Understood. Miss. Let's go. We'll transform the 5 poison annihilation formation into the 9 poison annihilation formation. Ho ho ho. So that boy is the one who took down Takanyang's Bloodhand Poison Claw. Looks like Bloodhand Poison Claw was just an overrated name after all. To think he got bitten to death by none other than centipedes. Shut up. You'll be buried here as well. Oh yeah. Try it if you can. Cough, cough. Just hold on a little longer. The situation isn't looking good. Our side is getting more and more exhausted. But that damn blood cult bastard just sucks up blood and replenishes. Lady Huayin. Lady Huayin. Are you alright? I am fine, cough. Soryong. Return to the clan and bring more of the Tang family warriors. We're not enough on our own right now. Damn it. It's true. There's nothing I can do in this fight, you. Warrior Soryong, please, I beg you. For the Tang family. We'll hold them off somehow, so hurry and go. Understood, I'll return as quickly as possible. But, my mobility arts are lacking. Will I really be able to make it? It's alright. You can do it. You've been training hard all this time, haven't you? And, next time, let's go find more poisons together. So, Soryong. I'm counting on you. This is driving me crazy. Hi. Gok. This is strange, even if I use my mobility arts at full speed, it would take nearly half a day. Most of the clan's experts are away right now. Even if I call for reinforcements, they won't make it in time. Ah. They sent me away just to save me. But why? Because I'm the youngest? Because I'm weak I need to be protected? Is this what chivalry of martial artists really means? From now on, you're family to us. Family. I never really thought deeply about the word family before. In the end, I must have still believed that I wasn't truly a part of the Sichuan Tang clan. But everyone else already considered me family. Everyone except me. For an assassin clan, isn't this all a bit too warm-hearted? Let's go. We gotta save your mom. I want to save those people. Think of a way. Blood cult, blood, regeneration venomous creatures nearby. Poisonous beasts, poisonous herbs. A snake den. Wait here for a moment. It's fine. Ah, right. I'm Spicy Fabre. I gotta handle this the Spicy Fabre way. Red-necked keelback, also known as the flower snake, this species is, strictly speaking, a venomous snake. Unlike vipers, which have hooked fangs at the front of their mouths, this snake has small venomous fangs located in the molar region, making venom injection difficult. But still, their bite packs a punch. In terms of toxicity, it is the most venomous land snake in East Asia. If I say its venom surpasses that of a black mamba, you get the idea. However, with the Tang clan's internal energy techniques, I should be resistant to poison, so I should be fine. It's okay. I'm going out now, so calm down. This should be enough. Should I head out now? What dash? I didn't see this coming. Damn it. Something unexpected happened. Guys? Hiss. Grace. Thank you, Grace. Our youngest is tough, huh? You were all worried about Dad, weren't you? Sruru. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, let's go to Mom. At this rate, we're all going to die. Kuhuhu. Too easy. This is all too easy. Is there no one left to take my next move? Soryong, I hope you manage to escape safely. Keep him in check from as far away as possible. The rain will clear soon, so send another signal to the nearby warriors. Understood, young lady. Hua-yin, you should escape like Soryong did. What? I can't do that. How can a direct descendant of the Tang clan flee while others are still fighting? If I can't even protect you, how could I ever face the head of the family? Now go, quickly. Stop with the nonsense. The Tang clan never abandons its own, no matter what. Enough. If my toys keep running away, it ruins my fun, doesn't it? That's why, I have a good idea. If I can't quell my rage at this point, turning the Tang clan into a wasteland might be amusing. Announcing the return of the blood sect with such a grand display would be fitting, don't you think? Damn it. It seems like he has no intention of letting any of us leave here alive. If that's the case, even if we all perish here, I'll make sure to take at least one of his arms. Understood, young lady. Just as Lady Hua-yin said. The Tang clan never retreats and never abandons its own. Soryong. Why did he come back? You said the Tang clan never abandons its own. Wait here, guys. I, too, am part of the Tang clan. Soryong. No. Kihihi. I went through all the trouble of sparing you, and now you come crawling back on your own. You fool. Ha-ah. Soryong. Well, if you're willingly offering up your lifeblood, I won't refuse. Let me have a taste, then. Oh. You reacted in that split second and blocked it with your arm. Fool. Do you not realize blood still flows through your arm? Soryong. Save warrior Soryong. So sweet. Absolutely delicious. Ha ha ha. How long has it been since I've tasted the lifeblood of a boy? Blood circulation overflowing wave. Soryong. Hoo hoo hoo. All those pesky throwing weapons flying around like flies were getting annoying, but thanks to the little brat, it's all been dealt with in one go. May Hai, Soryong, stay with me. I'll make sure your death is painless. No. You bastard, what did you just do? This is, internal energy dissipating poison. No, that's impossible. The cult's internal energy techniques should have rendered it ineffective. This can't be happening. What the hell are you? You son of a bitch. What am I, you ask? I am, your natural enemy.